Additional films of the southern France invasion indicating the extensive preparations for the opening of the Fourth Front in the grand strategy to smash the Nazi European fortress. At a staging area in Naples, trucks, ambulances, jeeps, tanks, half-tracks, and other battle equipment are ready for quick loading. Final count brings the total of ships that participated in the Mediterranean operations to more than 1,000. All reached the assault area without opposition. The original beachhead extended across islands and shore points between Toulon and Cannes. From initial landings 15th August near Saint-Tropez and Saint-Maxime, advance elements pushed along the coast and inland against light opposition. Raphael, 18th August. Allied emplacements at the rim of the beachhead below Cannes. A captured German pillbox utilizing a tank turret mounts 20mm and caliber 50 guns. A bulldozer hits a teller mine hidden in a roadblock. Seventh Army troops drive for the important harbors of Marseille and Toulon and up the Rhone Valley toward a junction with General Eisenhower's army in northern France. Spearheads extend to Spanish, Swiss, and Italian frontiers. Everywhere our troops pursue the German 19th Army, which desperately tries to escape destruction. Loyal Frenchmen come out of hiding places to greet American troops as Brignoles falls 19th August. By September, several hundred miles of the Mediterranean coastline are under Allied control. At Saint-Tropez, a tribute to the French forces of the interior for cooperation during the first days of the attack. Lieutenant General Alexander M. Patch and members of the French High Command attend the ceremonies. The Patriots are now reported to control 14 departments in southern France, totaling 50,000 square miles. They've not only been active in sabotaging the enemy's lines of communications, but have tied down substantial German forces. The awards are presented on behalf of the 7th Army by its commander, General Patch. After 4 years of underground activity, the F.F.I. meets an ally on liberated French soil. On the beach at Marina de Pisa, near the mouth of the Arno, these are part of the unusually strong fortifications through which the 5th Army fought during the drive on Pisa in mid-July. They were still under construction when the Germans were forced to retreat across the river. Reinforced with steel, the concrete walls are 10 feet thick. Also near Pisa, a canvas and burlap bridge across the Arno, erected by a Fifth Army camouflage unit as a decoy for German observers. Thrown across the river at night, it drew enemy artillery fire while a real Bailey Bridge was constructed at another point. At Florence in mid-August, armored cars of the British 8th Army entered the Piazza Vittorio Emanuele. Liberated Florentines give an enthusiastic reception to the Tommies, driving some of the first armored vehicles to cross the Arno into the northern section of the city. Relief is brought after the greater part of the city, lying between Allied and German lines, had been without food, water, and lights for several days. Troops of the 8th Army pushed north to eliminate Nazi pockets beyond the Mugnoni Canal, which runs through the outskirts of the city. One unit filing past the historic Cathedral Santa Maria del Fiore. Armored patrols keep the streets open to military traffic. Ponte Vecchio. Its 5 companion bridges spanning the Arno were destroyed by the Germans after they had declared Florence an open city. Citizens of Florence crossed the Arno, returning to their homes in the northern section. This rubble is all that is left of the Ponte alla Grazia, a bridge which stood for 700 years before it was destroyed by the retreating Nazis. On the one remaining bridge, the wreckage of shops was heavily mined. While the enemy is still sending patrols in the city from positions in the western and northern suburbs, Royal Engineers begin construction of a Bailey Bridge to replace another historic span demolished by the Germans. Two days later, the Bailey Bridge is open to military traffic. British units file across the new bridge to take up positions in the northern section. After 2 weeks of sporadic street fighting and one-way shelling from German batteries, all Florence is occupied by troops of the 8th Army. On 19th August, Prime Minister Churchill, with Lieutenant General Mark W. Clark, inspects units of the 5th Army in the Leghorn area. Brazilian Company Commander. The Prime Minister addresses 5th Army troops. Visiting a field artillery position where Mr. Churchill fires a 240mm howitzer. En route to Leghorn Harbor for a tour of inspection. Repairs on Italy's third largest port had been underway for more than a month after German withdrawal above the Arno on 17th July.